everybody, and welcome back to our continuing live coverage of Call of Duty XP. Now, you saw the keynote earlier, and we are just going to keep the fun rolling even more with a demo of Modern Warfare 3, courtesy of our friend Robert Bowling from Infinity Ward, who's here to join us right now. Robert, thanks for dropping by.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
How's the show going so far? I know you guys made some big announcements a couple hours ago.
Yeah, no, it is insane, as I like to say about XP. It's been fantastic. I mean, going out on stage and revealing everything for the first time to this crowd, to super hardcore Call of Duty players, was phenomenal. I mean, to hear the guys cheer about stuff like taking out Last Stand, taking out One Man Army, the stuff that matters to players like us, it was awesome.
All right, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
So we've actually got some video of the game, if we can go ahead and get started on rolling that, if possible. So yeah, while we're on the subject of sort of like fan feedback, I know you're very deeply involved with the community.
I am, yeah.
I imagine that played a pretty big role in the development of Modern Warfare 3, right?
Yeah, it plays an essential role. I mean, we are reading everything that comes in. I get hundreds and hundreds of messages on Twitter every day. I'm reading every single one of them. We're looking at what people are saying on the forums. What our fans think of the game plays into every aspect of how we develop the game. I mean, you will see things in the multiplayer footage that I know people on Twitter right now will be like, I sent him that 6 months ago. I ran into a guy in the bathroom who was like, hey, I see that you put Delta Force kill streak in the Spec Ops Survival. I sent you that, like, whatever. And I'm like, he's like, how probable is that was actually my idea? I was like, it's very probable. I mean, stuff like, you don't see it here yet, because so right now he's calling it a Predator missile. But like things like the ability to scroll through your stacked kill streaks is something that came directly from fan feedback out of Modern Warfare 2. Because when people had multiple kill streaks unlocked, they wanted the ability to choose which one they call in first.
Right.
So we've incorporated that into the game. You'll also notice in the lower right-hand corner when the HUD's up that you actually see your points as you get points to the next point streak. You actually see them as they unlock. So at a glance, you can easily see how close you are to your next point streak, which is, again, something that came in from community feedback and something they wanted to see. Like, so you see it on the right-hand side, we have a little ticker counter, and then the 3 icons of what kill streaks you have selected.
Now, you guys made a pretty significant change with these strike packages.
Yeah.
How did this idea come about?
Well, strike packages is the complete revamp of the kill streak system, because in Modern Warfare 2, it became pretty obvious that the kill streak system was entirely catered around high or good kill death ratio, completely ignoring guys like me who are good at the game, but I play domination. I play search and destroy. I'm not getting a great kill death ratio because I'm dying all the time trying to cap the point, which is what you're supposed to do in domination. So we wanted to make it where you got to choose to be rewarded for your play style, not try to force you to be a kill death ratio guy. Because there are guys who are good at that and they have rewards for that, but now we want to take that experience and expand it to all types of game types. Because, I mean, Team Deathmatch is by far the most popular game type, but there's hardcore domination players, there's hardcore capture the flag players, and they should be rewarded and incentivized for playing team games just as much as everyone else.
Now, actually, just to take a look, what's this map that we had going right here?
This one is Arkaden. It's like a mall in Germany.
Okay.
Yeah, so this takes place in Germany. It's like a retail center. This is one of my favorite maps, actually, because it has a lot of really cool routes, vertical routes.
I noticed that when I was playing yesterday, there's this one little area that looks like a tiny little IKEA with furniture and stuff like that.
Furniture store.
Yeah, a little furniture store.
Yeah, whenever you're playing MP, you just naturally come up with names for areas. That one to me is furniture store because it's like you instantly know where I'm talking about. So you see here, he actually has a different reticle on his red dot, opposed to just a red dot. That's one of the things that, because you can level up your weapon now, just like you can your character. And when you level up each weapon individually, you unlock new attachments, new camos, weapons proficiencies. And another thing that you do, which we didn't even talk about on stage, was you can actually unlock new reticles that you can customize. Nice.
So those weapon proficiencies that you mentioned before, that's sort of a new feature, right? The weapon leveling system?
Yeah, so you level up your weapon, and weapon proficiency is all about going back to that gun-on-gun combat. Because Modern Warfare 2 is very much focused on the kill streak. We still have a lot of point streaks in Modern Warfare 3. We still have air support, but the balance of them has completely changed.
Yeah.
So they're not as dominating as they was before. You have so many tools for taking them out. The balance between the gun-on-gun gameplay and the air support is so much different. Yeah, you have a lot of cool things you can call in, but in reality, your gun and your ability to use it is what we focused on.
Right.
And the air support is being used as support. Sometimes it's getting your kills, but it's not your replacement to being a good player by any means. And adding in weapon proficiencies just takes that gun-on-gun combat even further, because now you can specialize in your weapon even further by adding attributes to it like less kick, or less flinch, or less sway, or the ability to hold your breath with assault rifles, which is brand new. And what I will do is I will actually say I'm using the ACR. I might use the ACR in Team Deathmatch and Search and Destroy, but in those two game types, I want the ACR to react differently, because in Team Deathmatch, I'm focused on accuracy. So I'm looking at the weapon proficiencies that give me better accuracy, where in Search and Destroy, I'm actually focused on speed far more than I am accuracy. So in the same weapon, I can have two different play styles with it. And that's what I love about
They love it too.
As, I can customize my play style even more than I ever could before.
It's kind of like that. Is it the Marines? This is my gun. There are others like it, but you know,
yeah, exactly.
Fostering that sort of love affair with a particular model that you just sort of roll with constantly.
There you go. So you just picked up a ballistic vest, which is a brand new thing for Modern Warfare 3 as part of the support package, and it's that thing that allows you to not only become a better player, but allow your team to have. Become better as a whole. Like, I'll actually use ballistic vests when we're playing domination. I'll call it in, I'll throw it out to the guy I know who's going to go in and try to cap the point, allowing him to have a better chance of survival, rather than worrying about me, because if I'm going to be defending, I don't need the ballistic vest. He's the one who's going to need it.
Now, when you unveil a feature like the support strike package, are you worried about any sort of backlash from the real hardcore, skilled Call of Duty players who just want it to be all about them?
No, because Modern Warfare 3 is about balancing that out and allowing you to customize the experience. So this is allowing you to have multiple styles of play.
Right.
And that is good for the skilled player, because now he has different tactics that he has to encounter and overcome. And that's the fun, because being a good player isn't fun. It's being a good player and coming up against new challenges, that's fun.
Yeah. It's
the challenge that makes the game rewarding more than anything.
Yeah. And in fact, the skilled guy only benefits from the other guy who's not so good at the game, who isn't going to earn like the Predator strike, but will earn like the ballistic vest drop. So it's sort of like in a super hardcore player's advantage.
Yeah, because that guy no longer is like just trying to get helicopters and things like that.
So here, this is, I believe, the Resistance map. Is that right?
Yeah, this is Resistance map. It's there's a lot of really tight routes. It takes place in Paris. This one I love about. Call it another Predator. This guy loves Predator missiles. So this one, to me, it has a lot of really long sight lines up the major streets, but then it also has like the cafes and the apartments that you can cut through that are super close quarters. So in this one, I actually like to use the new dual scope feature. So dual scope is an attachment, but to use it, you actually have to have the two attachments weapon proficiency, which balances out a little bit because it forces you to use up a proficiency just to get it. And what the dual scope is, we've shown it in single player before, but in multiplayer on the assault rifles, it's like an EOTech for close range, and then you can fold up a magnifying scope. But then there's actually a different style for SMG as well, which is actually two sights on top of each other, and the only thing that changes is which one you look at when you ADS. So you just hit like left on the D-pad, switch over to it, and you're good to go.
Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, as soon as we go back, this is a new gun, right? A new submachine gun?
Yeah, this is a new submachine gun, which is one of the better submachine guns in my opinion. And it has an awesome reload animation with pulling out the canister. But no, it's really lightweight, really fast use. Especially if you put reduced sway on this.
Oh yeah?
Oh, it's good. Oh, nice. So you see an extreme conditioning up there, which fans will notice was actually our sprinting related perk from Call of Duty 4. So we've reverted back in a lot of stuff that you'll notice of like looking at the perks from Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 and taking the best of the best.
Right.
So it's about adding in new ones that make sense, losing the ones that didn't, like Last Stand, like Commando, and then bringing back our favorite ones from Call of Duty 4 that fans really like, that balance it out a little bit better.
Now, all of the multiplayer maps, we should mention, are playable in Spec Ops. Is that right? I imagine that probably poses a bit of a challenge for the map design team, making sure that they're compatible in competitive and cooperative situations, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're designing a map, you're looking at, you're looking at sight lines, you're looking at cover points, you're looking at flow routes and hotspots for team deathmatch, but then you're also looking at, okay, is this a good objective map? Where are we going to put the flags? Where are we going to put the dom points? And that same mentality just carries over whenever you're designing for Spec Ops.
Okay.
Because Spec Ops, what you're really worried about is, where are you going to put the armories? Are they easily defendable? Can you get there and not be dominated the entire time and balance it out that way? And then the rest of Spec Ops is just, you're constantly running around the map. You're always on the move in Spec Ops Survival. But yeah, we're going to have 16 multiplayer maps that come on the disc. Every single one of them is going to be in Spec Ops, which is great because when we start doing DLC, which we don't even start thinking about till the game's done, but when we do, that opens up a whole lot of possibilities of like taking new multiplayer content and also adding in new Spec Ops content at the same time.
So what's this map that we're having a look at right now?
This one is Underground.
Underground?
So it takes place in London in a tube station.
Seem to be rolling with.
As you can see, that shotgun was a horrible choice for close for long distance. He switched it up now. There you go. Whoever playing is a horrible player.
Now we see with Juiced that death streaks do make a return.
Death streaks make a return, yeah. They've been balanced a lot more,
yeah.
So that, some of the death streaks are much harder to obtain. They're for that player who's just getting stomped and needs a little help getting back in. They typically have a much less impact. So, for example, like Juice only lasts for a very short amount of time. Hollow Points only last for 1 kill. So it's really just giving them a slight chance to get back in the thing, but death streaks are never going to compete with a player who has a lot of skill. If you're a skilled player, death streaks aren't going to do anything. I love how he stabs a guy trying to find where the next tube station is. What a heartless bastard.
He's just trying to get to
Victoria
Station.
He's just like,
I don't know.
It's hard enough to figure out the tube system.
Right.
You're going to stab a guy for doing it.
I don't know. Do I take the circle line? Do I take the northern line? I don't know. I'm just looking at the map. Oh, I got stabbed.
Oh, drop shot. Drop shotting, which our hardcore guys will be happy to know is back because we don't have dive to probe.
Oh, yeah.
So.
All right, so here we go. We got to sort of the piece de resistance, the brand new game mode, Kill Confirmed.
Yes. Kill Confirmed, I'm extreme. This is one of my favorite modes now. Replacing, when I would play Team Deathmatch because it adds a completely new strategy to it. So as you see, when you put a guy down, he drops dog tags. You have to collect that dog tag. You or one of your teammates has to collect it to get a point for your team. So getting the kill doesn't matter if you're not confirming the kill. And now the enemy can actually pick up his friendly dog tags before you do and deny the kill.
Oh, okay.
So it forces you to either work as a team, and so say you want to snipe, if you don't have somebody out there running and gunning and getting those dog tags when you put them down, it doesn't mean anything. I also find myself as a running gunner, having like a guy that I run with, forcing me to play as a team because I want to be with him in case he goes down so I can strafe and deny the kill. So when me and him come into a firefight, I'm not just thinking about, okay, I need to kill this guy. I'm thinking, not only do I have to try to kill this guy, but I have to be conscious of where my teammate is and start thinking about strafing if he goes down.
Right.
Adds a complexity to the whole mindset of playing team deathmatch. I like that he shoots him and then knifes him in the neck.
You got to finish the job.
This guy is brutal.
He's taking kill confirmed to a whole new level.
You see the red dog tags?
Yep.
The red dog tags are friendly dog tags that you can deny. The gold ones are enemy dog tags that you need to collect. So you're noticing here, he's actually getting pelted by air support. And you notice how many hits it actually takes for air support. That shows a little bit of the balancing that we did, so air support's not so dominating.
Interesting.
Air support's all about being that support tool. When our trailer went online earlier today, I was seeing a lot of feedback on Twitter of people freaking out because they hear me say, it's back to gun on gun, it's focused on that. And this is showing off how we balanced it out a lot. Nice. Oh, I thought he was gonna, but it was sheet metal. That was a good move. Just hide behind something other than sheet metal.
Other than sheet metal. Yeah. The Call of Duty series has been doing surface penetration for a long time. Sheet metal just isn't going to cut it.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since that technique worked. So we should mention, and I apologize if you did mention this before, but you still get XP for kills, right?
Yeah. So in Kill Confirm, you get XP for putting them down, and you get XP for collecting the dog tag. Now, if your buddy gets the dog tag, you both get XP for it. So it incentivizes you to work as a team even more because you're both going to be rewarded. You're never stealing anything from your teammate, so you should never be shy about collecting dog tags of your friends.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think we covered quite a lot of features. Anything else? Any hidden surprises? Any 402 favorites that you want to mention?
There's so much stuff in the game. Some of my favorite stuff is the new gear we're adding, portable radar, the trophy system. So when I'm going into a plant a bomb, I can throw up the trophy system because as soon as you get on that bomb site, they're throwing grenades or trying to launch tubes. Trophy system helps balances that out because it's taking out the explosives in the air, gives you that few more seconds to plant. As a whole, we've completely rebalanced explosives. So claymores, frags, new tubes aren't nearly as powerful or plentiful as they ever were before.
Nice. All right, Robert. Well, I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
We definitely covered a lot of features.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Well, cool. Thanks a lot for dropping by. Go ahead and remind, live television, remind the few people out there who don't know when Modern Warfare 3 is going to be out in stores.
Yeah, well, Modern Warfare 3 comes out November 8th, 2011.
All right, cool. Well, thanks again.
Cool, thanks.
There you guys have it. That was our Modern Warfare 3 demo, and now we're going to go over and see what Homer is up to here on the show floor or somewhere. Oh, actually, we're right back. We're gonna go to a different. As I said, it's live. There's some bumps in the road. We're gonna go check out a little run through of the scrapyard recreation here at XP. At some point, I swear I didn't lie to you just now. It is going to happen.
Soon.
While we're waiting, hey!
So you guys are dishing out the weapons and the masks, as you can see right here. You already have some celebrity appearances, correct? Who'd you guys see?
We got the star, Bucky Larson, and Victoria's Secret model, Marissa Miller.
So did she shoot anybody? Did she shoot anybody in the face?
She tried pushing us. Like, she tried pushing some people. Like, yeah.
What was that?
It was just a little intro to the little movie, I guess. Yeah.
Showing that she's not just all fluff and lingerie.
She took a picture with us, so it was pretty sweet. She was really nice. She was really nice.
She took a we took like 5 pictures.
Yeah, I like her.
All right, cool. So is this like the first kind of event you guys have ever worked like this?
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you guys think of this? One video game is commanding this much attention. What do you guys think of that?
It's pretty sweet.
I mean, it's a really big game, so it's a big event.
Any of you guys play?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you guys are all COD fanatics. But you're fans enough to enjoy the event, yeah?
Yeah.
It's always fun. Violence is always a win-win with me. Win-win.
You hear that? Violence is always fun. It's a win-win. That's a. All right, so Ryan McDonald's probably going to jump in there in a little bit, but thanks for joining us, ladies. Appreciate it. Maybe we'll see you on the zip line soon.
Yeah,
Huh?
definitely.
Yes.
Make sure you're there in cameras.
We'll come and check in with you guys over the weekend. So Ryan's going to jump in there very soon. So until then, we'll toss it back to the stage. This is the Scrapyard map, one of your favorite maps, right?
It is one of my favorite maps, and as you can see, they have done a really good job of bringing it to life. It's not quite as big as you would expect it to be in real life. They're missing some elements, but as you can see, they've got tons of the stuff that you want to see. So this is the corner side of the map, so if people like to camp, they'll know exactly what this is. So this in the game is a building that usually is 2 stories and allows you to pop out. So obviously here it's just 1 story, but you can see how well they've actually created it. There's usually an alleyway that goes further down back that way, next to that building that's not there obviously. But if you look this way, this is my favorite part of.
Here, I'm gonna pass the mic over to you.
Oh yeah, sure. This is my favorite part of what they've done. They actually have built these things that are basically kind of like the airline. These dudes are shooting business over here. I know they're learning how to play a little point blank stuff. So these guys get ready to do some paintball. But you can see they built these things. So these are just like the aircraft fuselage that they have in Scrapyard. And I can't wait to actually get a gun in my hands and start running through here. You can see they're getting these dudes all set up. On one of the other places that people love on Scrapyard is the other building on the far side. Again, you can see it's a smaller, dressed-down version of it. But you can see, for the most part, they've tried to be very faithful to the spirit and theme of what Scrapyard's all about. And they've been able to fairly, I mean, this is that one spot anybody that's played this a whole lot knows. But they know it's all in between these jets and every bit of this, so yeah, I can't tell you. I mean, I'm just excited.
So apparently, right now they're not letting us actually shoot, but they are shooting a little production over there. I think it's the Call of Duty folks. But they're going to be setting this thing off a little bit later today. What is it, like 1 o'clock or something?
Yeah, I think 1 o'clock we're going to try to get back over here, get some guns in our hands, and start blasting.
All right, so that was pretty much a look at Scrapyard, and hopefully, we can get a little gun in Ryan's hands and he can cap some fools in the face.
Hell yeah. You coming with me, right?
I'm coming with you.
Excellent, right on.
Team Ryan.
Later.
All right, so we'll throw it back to the stage show. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey folks, Homer Bar here at Call of Duty XP. I'm actually on the live backpack cam, and I'm standing in front of one of the tournament areas, the Black Ops $1 Million Tournament qualifier gauntlet. Hey, we got some folks who here want to be on camera. What's going on? Homer with the GameSpot.
Why not?
How's it going? Yeah.
Look at checking the hair, rocking the old school Randy Moss jersey. What's
You know, I gotta keep the classics.
All right, so you guys are standing in line for the Call of Duty Black Ops tournament. What are you guys' strategy? What's going to be your loadout? Give me the whole rundown.
It's kick ass, pretty much.
What about you?
Work as a team, play as a team, win as a team.
All right, look at that.
Run and gun, kill them all.
One team, one fight, baby. Look at that. We got all the mantras here. So who's a camper here? And let's talk to the campers. Let's talk to the campers here. All right, so, what do you think you bring to your team as a camper?
I'm not even a camper, so I don't even get
Fuck you. Let's test.
All right, that was live. All right, so good luck in the tournament, you guys. Hope you guys have a lot of luck.
Yeah, thanks.
We gonna get it. We gonna get it.
So let's move on. So obviously, there's all sorts of Black Ops.
All you gotta do is get in line.
There's all sorts of people here getting in line for the tournament. Let's see what else we got going on here. Over here, we got the area where there's
Your first match is
all sorts of more folks.
CTF.
Let's see what this is. Oh, this is more of the Black Ops $1 Million Tournament here. Everybody is all excited. Look out! There's 850 Xbox 360s here. And, oh, sorry about that. Bumping in some people. Look at this guy. What's going on?
Nothing much.
Rocking the grass.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, you having fun in XP, man?
Well, my friend just wasted 2 hours waiting in the Jeep line, so I am though.
All right, awesome. All right, here we go. We're gonna. All right, so I'm getting a little direction on my headset. If you can see, I got my nifty headset on. Ryan McDonald's barking some orders in my ear, but we're gonna head outside of the event. We're gonna take a little bit of a tour later. Take a look back at the show floor, though. Take a little look at that. That's awesome. Look at all that. Look at all that Call of Duty happening all at once. All right, let's go, Danny. Danny O'Dwyer behind the camera with me. One of our new UK counterparts. Now we're outside here at the Call of Duty XP experience. We got pros versus GI Joes. Hell yeah, XP. Maybe we'll get a chance to talk to Kevin Garnett, Brian Westbrook. They are going to be here, or no, Russell Westbrook. I'm sorry. Brian Westbrook is a football player. Right over here, we got the zip line. We got a bunch of people in line for the zip line, and we also got a bunch of people waiting in line to basically play through the scrapyard. We got some Burger Town over there. A lot of tasty burgers coming through. We got some K-Rock representing. And, if you look behind Dan, if you point the camera, look at that giant Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 sign. They're doing it big here. Activision, obviously deep pockets to make sure that the Call of Duty experience is top-notch, is type flight, and it looks pretty good. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm excited. Looks like all these people are excited. Let's say what's up, everybody. Call of Duty XP. All right, so more live coverage from the show as we continue. I think right now we're going to toss it back to the show. All right, so hopefully that.
We're back here live on our stage at Call of Duty XP, and our Call of Duty coverage just keeps on going. Now, we're going to have a look at Elite. Now, I know that we've actually showed this in the past before. We actually had a demo on the spot. That was the web interface. Now we're going to take a look at how Elite works on an Xbox 360, courtesy of Noah and Jason from Activision. Guys, thanks for dropping by.
No problem.
So actually, before we jump into the demo real quickly here, you guys unveiled last night what the premium subscription is going to entail for Call of Duty Elite. I know that's been a big question mark in a lot of people's heads for a while. Can you just give us the quick rundown of what they're going to get?
Yeah, so the big focus for us was getting Elite into the game for MW3, and the premium subscription is about getting you the content. So what we unveiled is for $49.99, you get all the DLC content for MW3 for the entire year. It's yours to own. Every single month there'll be a content drop too. So if you want to buy the map packs a la carte, that's totally cool, but if you want content every month, you got to be a premium subscriber. And the content's not just maps, it's like Spec Ops missions, it's new game modes, it's a lot of good stuff. On the Elite side, being premium also gets you like upgraded competitions. Like if you want to win a Jeep, you have to be a premium subscriber.
Okay.
Other than that, there's a lot of free stuff for everyone.
Cool, all right. So let's go ahead and take a look at Elite on Xbox 360. Go ahead and just take it away, Jason, run us through, and Noah, tell us what's happening.
Yeah, so the goal here was to build something specifically for the console. Like we want you to be able to enjoy Elite on kind of whatever screen you're looking at it on. So here we're looking at my career summary in the Elite console app. You can see on the left side there, we have Career, Connect, Compete, and Improve, and those are like the 4 pillars of Elite. And right here, we're looking at the career summary of one of the guys on the floor at COD XP, like MW3XP 524. You can see he's at level 30, how many hours he's played in the different game modes, his win percentage, his kill-death ratio. Like all this data, which would normally be too deep to get into in the game, is kind of available at your fingertips. Now we've headed over here to recent matches. You can see there's a timeline at the top. We can actually go through every match that's been played recently and get the stats of what happened. Who won, who lost. And here we are on a heat map of a match that occurred on Dome. It was a capture the flag match. And we've changed it to my kills and deaths. So the green dots are my kills, the red dots are my deaths. And I can actually step through the match like moment by moment on the timeline and understand exactly what happened. Like it's really cool getting that kind of feedback back in the game so you can say, hey, I'm an assault rifle player, maybe I should stop getting shot in corners, or maybe I should go for open spaces. In this particular match, this guy seemed to die a lot in kind of a narrow little underground tunnel and in the central area near where the flag was. So maybe you should have thought about switching it up to a submachine gun. That's kind of the feedback loop we're hoping to evolve with Call of Duty Elite. Some other stuff you can do is, of course, look at the scoreboard, understand exactly what happened in the match. Hopefully, make a connection with one of those other players. one of the things we announced with Modern Warfare 3 is that you're going to be able to get clans in the game or get groups in the game. So right here in the app, you could see, hey, I like the Lakers, I'm from New York, that guy is too, like let's establish that connection or let's establish that rivalry. If that guy was in my clan, I could get him into a clan match, get him on my clan list, right there from this screen. So it's really about a more deeply connected world. Should we scroll over to a different part? So you can go back up to 30 days worth of matches. We're going to actually head over to Improve now. So Improve is where we keep lots of great data so you can get better at the game, a place to get started. We were just playing a match on Dome. You can see some of the 5 maps we're playing at COD XP listed here. And you can take a look at any map, super high res, super detailed, zoom in exactly what's going on. And for the different game modes, you can even see where are the spawn points, where are the capture points, where do you have to hold in domination. You can get that level of detail. Also inside of Improve, we've got weapons, equipments. Improve is really like an awesome manual for multiplayer. There's no manual for multiplayer, and we tried to give that to people. Right. So for any weapon, you can see an overview of how awesome is the weapon, where does the weapon come from, what are some tips to use it, and what are the next steps on progression. Now we've had to list a lot of things in this app that's classified because we're just not revealing all the weapons today. Okay. But these are all the weapons that are being shown on the show floor right now. And inside Improve, you can trade tips back and forth. Like you can see what weapons your friends like, or see what weapons your stats are better with. So, it's a really great guideline into how to get better at multiplayer. Nice. Some of the stuff we're not showing today, as Jason just goes through the rest of Improve, is Connect and Compete. So Connect is where you're going to link up with your groups and your clans, and Compete's where you're going to take it to the next level for tournaments and competitions, and we'll be showing that more in the future. But as you guys can see from Improve here, every single perk was shown on the show floor, every single stat, it's all available inside Improve, so you can just get at all that knowledge you need right there from your couch without having to leave the game. Going through the kill streaks over here, what's really nice is it's not just the overview, you can actually see your stats using it. So if you want to know, I need a few more kills with the Predator missile to level up to the next challenge, that's also available right there. But we're really excited about it. Both PS3 and 360 will support the console app, and it's a great way to have access to Elite, without having to, go to your PC or go to your mobile device.
Oh. Now, all this stuff that we're seeing here, is this available with the free account?
Totally free.
Yeah.
We really don't want to lock anyone out. Now, if you're a premium subscriber and you go to the Compete section, you're going to see there's more competition for you and bigger prizes, and I think people get that. But we wanted to make sure you can see all your stats, all your heat maps, you can get all the guys in your group, your clan, all in for free. Because it's got to be a big tent. We want everyone playing Call of Duty, we want everyone inside of Elite.
Cool. Now, during that keynote before, they mentioned some of the ways that you can actually sort of integrate Elite with the game in some unexpected ways, like custom match types you can actually upload and share via Elite, right?
Totally. We're hoping custom match types become this new sort of thing that people want to tweet out to their friends, or share, or rate up or rate down. And if a friend has a really cool custom match, you can copy it to your playlist, or you can grab bowling's favorite custom match and play that and see how that is, and kind of drive this new type of gameplay with the community. We think that's pretty cool.
Can you talk about your own experience, working on Elite, just taking this giant mountain of information and making sure that it's user-friendly, it doesn't overwhelm players, and you're not just dropping 2 tons of Excel spreadsheets on them?
Totally. I mean, we learn by doing it. If you can head over to the career section, what we learned is that you need that kind of feedback on your performance to enhance how the game's going, but you don't want an Excel spreadsheet, right? So Elite was about having this beautiful big back end we've had for years with Call of Duty and letting players have access to it. Some simple stuff here, like seeing your KD ratio, or in your recent matches, seeing if you're trending up and down, are the big lessons. Players want to know, am I getting better lately? And then the other part of it was making that apply to competition. So, Compete is not about necessarily getting in a match with 8 players and seeing who's the best guy. It's about how do I get my KD ratio up, or how do I get the most headshots in 24 hours? We do a ton of testing, and we do a ton of user feedback to kind of see what metaphors are working and what aren't. In general, it's about really cool pictures, a lot of detailed access to the numbers, and trying to make the experience right for the device it's on. For the console, lots of big buttons, easy ways to get at the information.
Right.
On the PC, lots of really detailed charts and graphs. And on mobile, it's like your stats to go.
Interesting. Now,
so that was a pretty intense match. People were living and dying all over the place. What's really cool is as we start advancing the heat map concept forward, we're even going to let you step through the match, moment by moment with any user's perspective, and kind of replay the match virtually and digitally, or frankly look at video of the match if you've uploaded video of it already.
Were you guys spying on that press play session last night, pulling the data from people?
Some of these might be matches from there. We even use this heat map tool internally to detect cheating. That's how we keep competition honest and fair.
Interesting.
So if we've got a guy who's on the leaderboard and he's going to win a Call of Duty Jeep, but he's got 10,000 more kills than anyone else, the first thing we do is pull up the heat map and see, was he killing the same guys over and over and over? That's a clue that something unsavory might be going on.
Huh. All right.
So it's pretty exciting. The only other things I can think to mention from the keynote is we announced that clans was going to be a very big deal, and right there in MW3, not just in the console app, you'll have your clan list, who in your clan is online or offline, and you'll get to level up your clan both in the app, in the game, by just doing things together, and we think players are going to like that a lot.
Now, I know you touched on this a moment ago, but can you sort of clarify how the premium subscription delivers DLC? They mentioned that it's not quarterly, map packs are actually sort of like split up monthly. How does that work?
So what we used to do is every quarter there'd be a big map pack drop, and you would pay for that, your $15, and you get 5 maps or what have you. What we're going to do now is when we start releasing DLC, we're going to do a drop every month. And we're aiming for 2 to 3 pieces of content. So maybe a map or 2, a cool new game mode, a Spec Ops mission, and every 3 months we'll wrap that all together, and you can buy that a la carte if you're not interested in the premium subscription. But what was really cool, I'm not one of the business guys,
right?
But what was cool is that when people do the math of $50 for all the DLC, or $60 if you bought it individually, hopefully that's an easy decision. And if they don't want the premium subscription, come in, there's plenty of Elite for free for everyone. So internally, we really felt like it was the right decision. It was like, give the community the content if they want the content, and make it an easy decision so we get everyone inside.
Cool. Anything else from the console app that you think bears mentioning while we've got you here?
I think we're going to have more to come with Connect and Compete. I think the key thing for Compete is every night you're going to be able to check out what's new and what's going on. Are we giving away a Jeep? Are we giving away some Oakley bags? Stuff like that. That's really the focus.
Cool. And actually, real quick, while we've still got you in the chair, you've got a little bit of a surprise right here.
So we're showing this for the first time ever. I'll see if I can get up on it. You hold it up.
Yeah, I'll hold it up.
So
we've got it back on yours.
So that is our mobile. This is an alpha of our mobile build, which will be on Android and iOS in November. This is pretty cool. I'm gonna click here and we'll just try and do this live. You can see I got my player card right here. I can see what was happening in my recent matches. I can pull up. I can pull up my heat map and see exactly what happened. And the idea with the mobile app is that you and your friends can get together and understand what happened last night, arrange a match with their clan, what am I competing in, what's the tournament, and this is all free for everyone, in November with the game, because we want to get the whole Call of Duty audience, connected and helping each other out and socializing.
Nice.
So this is a first ever build of the mobile app, and we'll have more to show in the future on this.
Nice. And during that presentation earlier, there you go, a little bit of look at the interface there.
Yeah. I'm having to do this kind of backwards. There you go.
It's tricky not actually looking at it.
You can even see right here the trending data. You can see it's trending up over time. So we're trying to bubble up the statistics. You're on your way to work and you're like, how did I do last night? It's right there, ready to go.
And you can actually customize your loadouts on here, and then it
Oh man, you were paying attention.
I was. That's one thing that grabbed me.
I'm sorry, that's the big announcement. You're actually going to be able to change your loadouts right here and then hit push to game. And then when you boot up the game, your loadout's right there, ready for you, ready to go. You guys saw the announcement about strike packages.
Yeah.
Loadouts are getting even more crazy and even more advanced. So it's going to be really cool to be on the go and just change your loadout. And right at the bottom, you'll see, push to game. You hit the button, and then bam, it's right there in the game for you.
Instead of frantically trying to switch between matches.
Totally.
Yeah.
We want you using this, on the way to work, wherever you are.
Right.
And then get home and play some more Call of Duty.
Cool. All right. Well,
Hey.
Noah, thanks a lot
Thank
for
you.
dropping by. Jason, thanks for taking the wheel on the demo there. All right, guys. So yeah, that was Call of Duty Elite. Now we're gonna go see what else Homer's up to right now.
Hey, thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Hey folks, Homer Bar here live again from the Call of Duty XP event here in LA, and I'm actually kind of in a restricted area, so we might get kicked out at some point, but we are in the Armory, and for those who are gun fans, this is your paradise. I mean, look at all these GATs. Look at all these GATs on the wall. Look at sniper rifle. Yeah, look at this. You gun fan? You big gun fan?
Oh, I'm big gun.
What's your favorite gun?
Right there. That's a bad mamma jamma right there.
Mamma Jamma?
Bad mamma jamma.
Let's go take a look at it real quick. What's your name, man?
George.
George?
Bias.
Nice to meet you, George. Thanks for coming by. And yeah, so anyways, we're in this gun haven place. Look at this. We got the submachine gun right here, the 45 ACP. We've got the assault rifle FAL. We got the P90 down there. That's one of my favorites. I'm way into this little 9mm right here, though, with a silencer. But yeah, all sorts of guns. And look at this. I found Makarov. How's it going, Makarov?
Good, how's it going?
You're all discreet in your suit and all that?
I know, I'm trying to be incognito, but I don't think it's going to happen around here.
How many people have found you so far?
Maybe a couple dozen.
All right.
You know, the true fans I think have, but not everybody really cares. But
well, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, Danny. He's the one who pointed you out to me. So you know, I might not be the biggest fan, but this guy is. So he found you for me.
Kudos, Danny.
All right, thanks for joining us, Makarov. All right, so we also got the minigun right here. Look at that. That thing's a bad mamma jamma. And then look at this. We got the extended clips on the Glocks. That's my style, man. Fully automatic extended clip in the palm of your hands, baby. All right. Anyways, that was just my little gun love. We got the AK-47. We got all sorts of stuff. We got aliens up in here. Jesus Christ, man. All sorts of crazy. We got Jody Robinson. Check out Jody Robinson taking pictures. What's going on, Jody?
I am trying to take some awesome photos here.
Are you having fun at Call of Duty XP?
Yes, I've been. I'm actually. It's like a theme park to me.
It's a theme park.
Yes, and I can wear my camo. Nobody
trips.
Nobody second guesses me.
Yeah.
They just.
I mean, you could wear a turban and nobody would second guess you.
Definitely, there's a guy over here with a turban.
Well, maybe she'd go get one. We got Sophia right there. She doesn't want to be on camera though, so she gave me the big no. She's been on camera way too much today. All right, we're gonna keep moving on here though. The Armory is not the only thing here to be seen. I mean, look at all this gear. Look at all this Army gear. It's pretty sweet. I'm into it. I'm way into it. I'm all about having your gun strapped to your chest just like this. If this could be legal, I would just wear a gun on my chest the entire time. Not even fire it. Just a nice shiny one. Maybe a chrome one with like a maple stock. You hear me, Call of Duty? Hear me, Activision? All right, so we're moving on. We got all these people decked out in military wear, and we're gonna jump back into the madness. The Armory was kind of like a little sanctuary for people who love guns and who love violence. But now we're gonna go head over here. Right over here we got the Juggernaut Sumo event. Hopefully we'll get Sophia and Jody, equipped up, and they'll go to war. We'll go to war, and look at that. Look how awesome that looks. Look how awesome she looks. She's small in that giant sumo costume. That's pretty sweet. What's going on, man? Yeah, how's it going?
Mabuti naman.
Yeah, you got that? Adobo? You like that?
Yeah, I like adobo. Hi.
How's it going, man? What's your name?
Chance.
What's up, Chance?
How you doing?
Never leave it up to Chance, right?
Yeah, never. Let's
So,
go.
how you having a good time here at XP?
I just got here. Been crunching hard on the game, and now I get to enjoy this. So
yeah, you get to enjoy all your spoils.
Yes, it's pretty freaking amazing.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for joining us, Chance. It's good to see you, and have fun at your event.
I will.
All right, so that was Chance. He was apparently part of the development team for Modern Warfare 3. There we got a clear view of the sumo. Look, they're about to throw down. They're about to throw down. Let's see how this goes. There you go. Do it. Push her. Look at that. It's a war of attrition, people. It's a war of attrition. Who's going to wear out first? She's taking the smaller one. Oh, no, it's over. I think it's done. It's over. She's gone. She's gone. Oh, they're giving her another chance. Oh my God! Look at that. There's no the will to win. Look at that! Small person overcomes big person. That's what it's all about, baby. That's what that embodies Call of Duty XP right there. Small people overcoming bigger people. I don't know it made no sense. Anyways, here we go. We got the Call of Duty Elite booth area right here. Man, this whole hangar is just gigantic. We got the Dew bunker. Obviously, they're handing out Mountain Dew. We got a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Mountain Dew area right here. You want a free Mountain Dew, you come here, get it. And among other things, among other type of beverages, namely alcoholic ones. But I'm not going to promote that. Drink the Dew. And let's see, we're gonna keep walking here. They're probably gonna give me the whole wrap it up sign. So I'm gonna end right around in this area. Let's see which tournament is happening here. They got like the whole bevy of games: Black Ops, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Let's see, Danny, what is this game, man? Is this Modern Warfare 2 or is this Black Ops? What is it? 3?
3.
Oh, they're playing 3 right here. Right here. So take a look at that. Yeah. So the place just keeps getting fuller and fuller. A lot of participants. Here we go. We'll end on this. We got the Call of Duty Rubicon made by Jeep. Oh my God, look at that thing. That thing's a beast. Ryan McDonald, salivate on that, buddy. Salivate on that Modern Warfare 3 Wrangler. I wouldn't be surprised if I see that in the GameSpot parking lot very, very soon. Anyways, I'm going to toss it back to the show. I believe we have a behind-the-scenes look at the building of the scrapyard, so let's take a look at that.
We're here at the Call of Duty XP compound, about ready to kick off the first ever Call of Duty community event.